Hello and welcome. My name is Charlene Smith and I am here to preview the big game which is taking place tomorrow. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Massive, massive game. It's the North London derby. Listen, this game is a big game for many reasons. Number one, it's a North London derby. Number two, we are top of the Premier League table. It is crucial that we get all 3 points tomorrow. Listen, this is a must-win game. Thank you to everyone for joining today's live stream. It's always a great pleasure to have you guys here. I can see a few of you guys were actually waiting for me. I was over on YouTube, on Instagram, just letting everyone know to come here and join. I have got a forfeit, which I am going to fulfill. You guys will be happy to know. So I have got my Scotch bonnet pepper here. So do stay tuned for me to fulfill my forfeit, which is to eat some, keyword, some of this Scotch bonnet pepper. Anyone who knows me and has been following me on socials will know I cannot handle spice whatsoever. So I'm actually more nervous about eating this Scotch bonnet than I am with tomorrow's fixture. Okay, I feel a lot more confident in tomorrow's fixture. But as always, it's a great pleasure to be joined by you guys. And it's always nice to know how you guys are feeling ahead of these games, especially when it is a big game like this one, the North London derby. Big up to Ashoke as well, who's saying, yes, Shah, I'm happy that you're finally doing your forfeit. I know it has taken a while, but I stick to my word. I am a woman of my word. So if I say I'm going to do something, I am going to do it. Sometimes you just have to be patient and wait for the right time. I know, Kalechi, a Jamaican that can't handle spice. I know. This is probably the way that I do not represent Jamaica best, but hey ho, it is what it is. Charles and pepper doesn't mix. Exactly. Like E-Man, you've been with me on this journey for a long time, so you know. Can you lick the Scotch bonnet with your tongue? I mean, if that could be my forfeit, then of course I'll do that. Feeling nervous, but I'm feeling confident Arsenal will win. Yes, and I can understand the nerves, but I can also understand the confidence as well. I mean, going into this fixture, we are going in on the back end of a big 5-0 win against Chelsea, at the Emirates Stadium. So we are definitely going into this game in high spirits, knowing that we are capable of scoring goals and getting results in games when we need to. So I can understand that. Jamaican with an English accent. Yes, darling, because I am English and I was born in England. So that will answer that question. I can handle spice. Big up to Rennie B as well, who is a Leicester City fan, as we can see from his DP. How did you guys get on in the championship? I know there was a big game that took place yesterday, which was determining, who may be promoted, who may not. What was the outcome? I didn't actually follow up on that. Oh my God. So Shay's feeling really, really confident, saying, I think we will win 5-0. Listen, I will lose my mind if we smoke Spurs 5-0. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like I will literally lose my head. That will just be amazing. And the way I see it is everything is possible. Like, you don't know what's going to happen in a game. Someone could get a red card. 2 people could get a red card. Like, this is going to be a feisty game. I'm expecting it to be very physical, very intense. I'm expecting a dirty game tomorrow. So, there can be some red cards. Who knows? Jamie Eason is saying 2-2, Charlene. Looking forward to the game from a neutral, though. Okay, big up to Jamie. Thank you for sharing that with us. What team do you support? And it's always nice, when you can watch a good game of football and be a neutral supporter. Like, I love watching football. Obviously, like, I support my team through and through, but I like sometimes when I'm watching other football games and I'm like, do you know what? I actually feel relaxed. Like, the emotion in the game is different when it's not your team playing. Like, you're just more relaxed. So yeah, for a neutral, this is going to be a very good game for the fact that Arsenal are top of the Premier League table. We need to keep pressing. There's only a 1 point difference between ourselves and Man City, but Man City do have a game in hand over us. So it's going to be crucial we do get the 3 points. And Tottenham, I believe, as it currently stands, they're sitting in fifth place. So, they're trying to get a Champions League spot. So it is a very, very important game. Tottenham don't want to see us win the Premier League either. So, yes, an exciting game for sure. So, Jamie is a United fan. Charlene just love the big games as a neutral, though. And I totally understand that and I totally respect that because when it comes to the big games, I am a neutral as well. And I do enjoy watching them. Are you really related to Alex Scott? Do you know what? I get asked this all the time. There was actually a moment where I was outside the Emirates Stadium and I had on a full Arsenal kit, like head to toe. So top, short, socks, everything. And a guy like literally watched me get out of my car and he was just standing there watching me. And he was like, "Oh my God, is this you?" So I'm looking at him and he's like, "Is it you? Oh, what's your name again? What's your name?" And he couldn't remember. And he was trying to like remember my name. And then I was like, "Alex Scott." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Because he started saying things like, "Oh, you play for Arsenal," and things like that. And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," and getting excited. So I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh my God." Then I was like, "No, I'm joking. I'm not Alex Scott." But yeah, I get asked that all the time. I'm not actually related to Alex Scott. So yeah, that's the answer to that. Raymond is asking if I'm single. Tell me the reason behind asking this question. Why do I get a bit defensive when I'm asked this? Maybe I should just be loud and proud with my marital status. Yes, I am single. So there you go. That answers that. We are promoted already. Oh, congratulations. We'll see you in the Premier League next season. I believe Jamie Vardy played a big part in you getting promoted. What was the score and how many did Jamie score? I honestly feel if we win this game, we will win the rest for sure. After this game, we're at home to Bournemouth, then we're away to United, and then we're at home to Everton. We did see what Everton done to Liverpool the other day, but I'm feeling so confident and I'm feeling excited. I feel like something really, really special is going to happen for us this season. So yeah, let's just keep riding this amazing wave. Last season we came so close to winning. Surely this year's got to be our year. Because some women are not always honest about their status. Well, okay, thank you for asking. And the reason I normally keep quiet about my status, I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. The reason I don't really promote my status is because I work in a male dominated industry. So a lot of my followers are males. And yeah, I just thought I'm here for football, not for anything else. I'm here to discuss football and things like that. So I just felt like it's not really necessary to sort of promote that, especially with, some of the messages that I get and stuff like that. I just want this to be about football. And that's the reason why I have sort of, kept it a secret and avoided answering questions. But do you know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to embrace it now. But this is about football. This content, this channel is for football. So just make sure you guys get that key message. But I don't mind the banter. I love banter. So the banter's welcome, but just know that in all seriousness, this is a football channel. Rennie B, 5-0 against Southampton. Bloody hell. 18 on 19 goals. How many goals did Vardy score in that game against Southampton yesterday? Partey needs to start. Yes, we are going to discuss that starting 11 for sure. So start having a think about who you would like to see on the starting 11. Aisha, big up to Kalechi. We know who Kalechi is, the Man United fan who wants to be an Arsenal fan. Why? And don't oi me. You need to greet me respectfully, darling. So we'll pretend you didn't say oi. And we'll go from Shah. Why haven't you sent for Abby Summers yet? She's always running her mouth about Arsenal. Put Regina George in her place and show her wagwan. All right, do you know what? Outside of football, Abby is such a lovely girl. Like, she's such a lovely person. And I think I mentioned this before. She's so lovely, you actually forget she's a Spurs fan. So whenever I see her in a Spurs shirt, I'm just like, oh God, yeah, I forgot you're a Tottenham fan. And I haven't sent for her because outside of football, like, we get on really well. But yeah, I guess if it comes to football and she brings it to me, I'm gonna have to show her what time it is. But outside of that, she's such a lovely girl. So I'm not gonna send for her unless I need to. Just one go for Vardy. Oh, Vardy's amazing. He's like 40 years old, 39. He's still doing amazing things in football. Greetings to you all from Ethiopia. Big up to all of our Ethiopian family. Sending loads of love to you all. Big up to George. When you come back to Jamaica, can I meet you? I'm a fan of you. Oh my God, it would be so lovely to meet you. For sure. I would love to come back to Jamaica very, very soon. I did actually meet, quite a few Arsenal fans who are, a big supporter of myself. Who literally recognized me from the moment I landed in Jamaica. So yeah, it's always a great welcoming atmosphere in Jamaica. You guys take good care of us, I must say, cater to our needs and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back to Jamaica and meeting loads of you Arsenal fans out there. Fatu with a hat trick against Southampton. Be careful, Premier League. Listen, just know that we're Arsenal. You guys better be careful of us. We ain't fairing no one. I'm going for 2-0 or 3-1 win. Big up to Kurum with that score prediction. Hopefully this year I get to meet you. Oh yes, do you know what? Me and Ashoke have never ever met in real life. So obviously we do, these live streams. Ashoke's always here, joining all of the live streams that I do. He comes live with me sometimes, but we've never actually met in person, which you always sort of forget, because when you speak to people on social media, it's almost as if you know them and you feel like you've met them already, but we've never actually met. So yeah, it'd be great to meet in real life. There is a lot of Arsenal fans in Jamaica. Yes, I know. There definitely is. Like, literally every single time I come to Jamaica, I see so many people wearing Arsenal shirts, on a day-to-day basis. When I went to the football game out in Jamaica, there was, quite a few Arsenal shirts that I saw. And just from, what I hear speaking to you guys and everything, I know Arsenal is very big in Jamaica. So yeah, big up to all of our Jamaican family for sure. It's a must win for Arsenal. This game is really, really important. That Aston game cost us. I know. Do you know what? I still have some PTSD from the Aston Villa game. I can't lie. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. I still have PTSD. Like, I literally went to the Emirates Stadium. I was with my friend, and we was feeling confident. Like, this is gonna be an amazing game. We had a lovely meal. We watched Crystal Palace beat Liverpool, and it was like, this is amazing. We couldn't ask for anything more. The sun was shining, although it was still cold, and it was like, well, Liverpool's just lost. It's ours now. We got to go out there. We're going to beat Villa. Like, that game, I was so sure we was going to win it. So when the game kicked off and all them chances we had, and like the ball just weren't going in the back of the net, and you're like, okay, this is going to be one of them games where we create chances, we take shots, but we're just not going to score. And I started feeling like that, but I was thinking, no, I need to keep the faith, I was gutted. I was so upset that I've still got the footage in my phone. I did not even I didn't even edit my match day vlog. Like, I have the raw footage. I was so upset. That day I said, no, I'm going home and I'm going to my bed. I went to bed so early. The next day I tried to edit the video and I was like, I physically cannot do this. Like, I am heartbroken. I know it probably does not sound professional. I had a lot of emotion like involved in that game. I couldn't edit the video. So that's why you guys didn't see the match day vlog. I was upset and I'm still a bit upset. I've learned to deal with it, but I was gutted for a few days. Big up to Moses saying, I'm confident we can actually win this game tomorrow. My score prediction, Nando's FC 1, Arsenal 2. Come on, you Gunners. I love this. A lot of you are feeling so confident. This is why I love doing these previews as well, because I really love to get an understanding of how you are feeling coming into these games, like these big, big games. Isn't there a Jamaican Arsenal mix type kit? Yes, there is. And I didn't manage to get one. So they need to do a re-release of that because I'm so upset that I didn't get that kit. Like I went to get it and it was literally only men's. Like, and I would squeeze into a, well, not squeeze. I would get into a men's, like if it was small men's, but it was only like XL men that they had available. So I was upset I didn't get that. Many bees predicting 2-0 or 3-2 to Arsenal. Don't know the vibes, me love that. I think we can't work under pressure, Charlene. What you think? I mean, we have had moments where we've shown that we seem to struggle a bit under pressure. I'd say, i.e., last season. But I feel like now we've grown. You know, all of our players, we have got a young team, all of our players are 1 year older. They're 1 year more experienced. You know, they've had another year of learning, developing. And I feel like this time round, we are dealing with the pressure in a much, much better way. So I would say last season, the pressure really did get to us. And that was very, very evident in the back end of the season. However, this season is different. And we've shown that in moments where we fall off, we can pick ourselves up. You know, when prior to the Dubai trip, when we just couldn't even score a goal, we come back and then look at how many goals we're able to score. And we have had moments where we've sort of fallen off a little bit, i.e., the Aston Villa game, but then we do bounce back. And that takes a lot of mental strength. That takes us to be able to develop results in a high pressure game because it is that time of the season now. We've only got 4 fixtures remaining. You know, we beat Chelsea 5-0. That's a London derby. We are currently doing well under the pressure, and long may that continue for the remaining of the last 4 fixtures that we have to play in this Premier League season. We can do it. I believe we can. James is saying, don't blame you. Don't even know how content creators do watch alongs, as I get very upset when Arsenal lose and don't even want to talk for a few hours. Kudos to you guys. Yes, do you know what? It's challenging. And I guess you just sort of get used to, you know, interacting with you guys and still riding that emotion. But in all seriousness, like when I finish a watch along or whatever, that is my time to deal with those emotions. And it can be hard sometimes when you're in front of the camera and you just want to cry. You just want to cry. Yeah. And sometimes you have to learn to manage your emotions. You know, it's that simple. And sometimes the emotions may just get the best of you, but you just have to learn to manage them, which is why I'm now going to move it on to, you know, exercise, going to the gym, running, doing whatever exercise you like to do. It helps you mentally and physically. So that's why it plays a big part in my life. Trust me. Big up to Michael saying, hey, Shah. Hey to you. Tottenham is more of a London than Chelsea. Yes, and they are a bigger rival. We have 200 mil to spend. We need a quality striker and backup for Saka and Odegaard. Well, I've got my eye on someone who I would like to be our backup for Saka. Can you guys guess who is? We did actually. He caused us a lot of problems. Guess who he is? Do you do yoga? I do yoga. I love yoga. I done yoga this morning, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It's very, very important to just keep everything flexible and supple. So yes, I am a big yoga fan. Do you do yoga? Do you like yoga? Does anyone else here do yoga? Leon Bailey. No, it's not Leon Bailey. Big up to George. I know Leon Bailey is Jamaican, and we're always looking out for our Jamaican players and representing them and ting, but it's not Leon Bailey. From Uganda. Arsenal is winning tomorrow. Big up to Innocent and all of our Ugandan family. I love that energy from you. We are winning tomorrow for sure. I mean, London Derby, Tottenham, not Chelsea. You mean North London Derby? Is that what you mean to say? We only have lost one game this year in the league. That's actually insane. Exactly. When you actually think about it, where we've been doing so well and getting such amazing results, you actually forget that it's only one game that we've actually lost. But that game was so painful. And it just goes to show where we're at, like the levels that we are on, the standards that we have set for ourselves and that we are living up to. That one defeat feels so heartbreaking because of our standards. Yeah, we have high standards which we live up to. So that's why it feels even more heartbreaking. But you got to give credit to the team for getting this far and doing as well as they have done so far. You must be happy back in the gym. Listen, I can't lie, yeah? So obviously you guys know that I completed the London Marathon, which was such an amazing experience. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed taking part in it. But my training for the London Marathon changed so much. I was doing a lot more running and I had to change my strength and conditioning workouts to sort of cater for my marathon training. So I was only spending, like 2 days in the gym. And yeah, it was not my split routines. So now that the marathon is done, which I loved, I am happy. Like, I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram story how happy I was to be in the gym. I know it sounds crazy. And unless you are someone who trains pretty similar to myself or whatever, or is a frequent strength and conditioning type of person, or you're sculpting or whatever, like I will be out on my runs and I'll be like, boy, I miss the gym, I just want to be back in there lifting some heavy weights, doing my split routines and everything. So like now, this is a celebration for me to be in the gym. I'm so excited. I've got my program and I just can't wait to get started. So I went to the gym yesterday and I've done a very light session because I am giving my body enough time to recover from the marathon. So I've been doing stuff like walking, I've been doing Pilates, I've been doing yoga, and I've done a very, very light session in the gym. And I was just like, oh my God, this feels so good to be back. I didn't do any heavy weights. I could feel in my body that I'm not quite ready to lift heavy just yet. But I will be back in there very soon with my new program and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I didn't think I'd be this excited to go to the gym. I love the gym. I love training. But I didn't think I would be this excited, honestly. And that's another thing as well. Like with this marathon, training for it, being a part of it, I have learned so much about myself. I have challenged myself in ways I did not even know were possible. If before you had said to me, Charlene, go out for a run for 3 hours by yourself, I would think you were crazy because I think I'm not doing that. Like, how am I going to do that? That's going to be boring. But I managed to achieve that and I actually enjoyed it. If you said to me, I'll be running in the snow, in the rain, I'll be like, nah, my hair's going to get wet. But I've done it. Like you just challenge yourself in so many different ways and you definitely gain a lot of mental strength as well as physical strength. So, yeah, man, a big congratulations and well done to every single person who participated in the London Marathon, in any other marathons, half marathons. It takes a lot of time, commitment, a lot of sacrifice as well, which, people don't always see. They see the nice, pretty parts, of you running and smiling and having an amazing time, of you winning a medal, but they don't know the sacrifice and the hard work that goes on behind closed doors. And it's the same for other athletes as well. That, for example, footballers who have to make those sacrifices, who have to train, who have to do whatever it is that is expected of them for them to be able to be the athlete that they are. It does take a lot mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, there's times where, you may get invited somewhere and it's like, well, no, I can't because I've got to train. And, just a lot of things that you need to do to be able to get there. So big well done to everyone that, that makes these sacrifices and puts in the work. But in the end, it is always worth it, when you inspire other people. I've had so many people message me who now want to start running as well and want to get involved and want to start doing marathons. And I'm like, you can do it. Just the key thing is belief. Believe in yourself. Like, you'd be surprised at what you can do when you step out of the comfort zone and you really, really do challenge yourself. Just believe in yourself and work hard. Put the work in, you'll get the results. Everything is possible. What was the charity you raised for the marathon? So I raised money for Macmillan Cancer. My nan passed away from cancer, so I ran in memory of her and to raise money for Macmillan Cancer, who do, lots of amazing things for people who are living with cancer. And I have got a Just Giving page, which is still open. So if you would like to kindly donate, all of the donations do go to Macmillan. So you can go there and donate. My Just Giving page is justgiving.com/ Charlene Smith 2024. So yeah, if you can donate, any amount, everything is welcome. So thank you. Listen, Charlene, my favorite athlete was Abib Bakila. Okay, big up to you, Noah. I can see that you are a United fan. Raymond is asking, can you touch your nose with your tongue? Maybe this could be my next forfeit. Or let me know if you'd like me to do this instead of either Scotch bonnet as a forfeit today. I mean, I'm quite open-minded to changing. Charlene, how's your last week London Marathon? Did you amazing? Big up to you. Oh, thank you so much, Noah. My last week has been amazing. I've been feeling okay. I've been feeling really good, if I'm honest. Just a little bit tired. So I do get a little bit tired. But other than that, I feel really good. And I must say, this week has gone really quickly. This time last week, I was preparing for the London Marathon. I had all sorts of mixed emotions of excitement, nerves, and everything. And now it's like, oh my God, it's almost been a week since the marathon. Obviously, we had the game against Wolves as well. But yeah, the week has gone very, very quickly. Charlene, if you were asked hypothetically against what club would you want to replay, which made you drop points, then what club would that be? If I'm honest, I would say the Aston Villa game, because number one, we would have been unbeaten this year in the league. Number two, Liverpool had lost to Crystal Palace. Number three, we was at home. It was such a beautiful day. And number four, it's, another fixture which is quite close to the run-in of, the end of the Premier League season. So it will be that one. That one I felt like we was really going to win. So I'd say that one. Charlene, can you put your legs behind your head in yoga? I actually haven't tried that. And I am very tempted to try it right now, but I'm not going to, in case I just fall forward and smash my head in the laptop. So when I next do my yoga, I am actually going to try that. And I can see that you're saying that you can. So do you do yoga as well as Shoke? Let me know. Tom Andrews, my time was 5 hours 32. However, I was on course to do 4 hours and a half. But what happened was, so I done like 30K in 3 hours. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm really pleased with this. So going into the marathon in the lead up, I was thinking, I'm not bothered about the time. The key thing for me today is to complete the marathon without getting any injuries or any illness or anything like that. That was my objective. And then I started and I was like 3 hours in, I had covered 30K, gone over Tower Bridge, and I was like, okay, I've only got like 12K left. And then I got this excruciating pain in my stomach, which forced me to walk. So I had to walk for a bit of it. And I was so upset because obviously it was adding a lot of time on. And every time I tried to run, the pain was getting worse. And I was like, this is not the time to be having this. And I thought, I'm not going to let this defeat me. Like, I'm going to do this. So I kept running and my stomach was just killing me, like unbearable pain. So once the pain had passed and I walked it off a bit, I did start running again. So towards the end of the marathon, like once the pain had gone, I was literally running, like breezing through. Everyone's like tired and everything, looking quite fatigued. Meanwhile, I'm like zooming through like Sonic, thinking I need to make up my time. Like I've been walking for a period of time. You know, that wasn't my plan, but you just never know what is going to happen on marathon day. But yeah, 5.5 hours. But I need to do the marathon again because I know I can beat that time. So yes, Charlene, do you meditate? I do actually. So you know, when I do my yoga, I do spend like a few moments just being in my zen, you know, and it's very important, especially when you live a very fast-paced lifestyle, when you have to deal with different pressures, different stresses, and things like that. So it's important to just have that me time. And yeah, it's something that's very important in my lifestyle, and it's important to make time for that. Stress management is extremely important for your health, your well-being, and you know, for wanting to see results in your body as well. We've got Harry Kane here, as always. He's a regular on this channel. Charlene, for me, I hope that Nottingham Forest beat Man City at City's ground. Yes, I'm also hoping for that as well. I want to see City drop points for sure. Ashake saying, yeah, because the first time I did it, was in secondary school and I really enjoy it. So I normally do yoga challenges at home. This is amazing, Ashoke, and it's so good that you do that. And my advice is to keep doing yoga. It has so many good health benefits. So keep that up. It's definitely good. All right, relax with Mark. Big up to Marky Mark. What you saying? I am nervous. I can see how nervous you are from the way you've actually typed this. So big up to you. All right, guys. What I want to know from you guys is who do you want to see start in tomorrow's game? Who's on that starting 11 for you? North London derby tomorrow. Tottenham versus Arsenal, Charlene. Big up Mr. AG. Yes, it's a big game. Where's our usual as well? You just reminded me. Where's Arsenio Wonga? Maybe he's just grabbing a takeaway because that's what he likes to do. Would you keep the same lineup against Chelsea? Asks Shoke. So I am actually just going to pull up that lineup for you guys. And we are going to run through. So as we do know, we did, as in Arsenal did beat Chelsea 5-0 at the Emirates Stadium. So the lineup who started for Arsenal in that game was David Raya in goal, a back four of White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Tomiyasu. We had a midfield of Odegaard, Partey, and Rice, and then a front three of Saka, Havertz, and Trossard. That is the starting 11 for the game against Chelsea. Now, I am happy with this starting 11. And yes, we did manage to get a very good result, you know, score 5 goals and keep a clean sheet. There is one change that I would make to this starting 11. Okay, now that change is I mean, do you know what? I'm not even actually gonna say that. There's no changes that I'd make to that starting 11. I would keep that exact same 11. You know, Kai Havertz got a brace, Ben White got a brace, Trossard scored the opening goal. I am happy with that starting 11. You know, we kept a clean sheet as well. So I would keep that exact same 11 against Tottenham for the game tomorrow. Although with Mikel Arteta, I don't think I've always just got this gut feeling that he's gonna want to change things up slightly. So I reckon he may make some changes, but I would love to see us start with that same starting 11. I do feel, really confident going into this game. I do know that Tottenham have a good manager in Ange Postecoglou. I think he's a great manager. They've got the addition of James Maddison as well, who has, made a difference to them. The player who I'm really fearing in that Tottenham team is, who you can probably imagine, Human Song. I feel like, he's going to be a big, big threat towards us. But yeah, I'm feeling confident, man. We're Arsenal. We've only lost one game so far this season, yo. Reason I changed Trossard is because of Spurs' high line. And that is the player who I was going to change and say, do you know what, bring in Martinelli. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with that same starting 11. I'm saying this as if I'm Mikel Arteta or I'm making the decision of who's going to start. But you never know. Arteta might be watching this video right now. Big up to you, Arteta. You're doing amazing. We appreciate you. You're a fantastic manager. And I think we should start with that same starting 11 against Tottenham because I am convinced that Arteta takes some note from me. It's that I've had evidence. Why don't you sign Declan Rice's brother for Arsenal? Who is that? Who's his brother? We are on the same page, brother. All right, there's quite a few comments. I can't see what page that is. All right, so I can see that there is a couple of lineups that have come in. So Marky Mark is going with David Raya in goal. He's even put their positions. I love this. Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Ben White, Tomiyasu, Thomas Partey, Rice, and Martin Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, and Kai Havertz. That is the starting 11 I was going to go for, but I think I'm going to leave Trossard in. But I can see why you'd bring in Martinelli. And we do know what Martinelli is capable of, sort of making those runs and finishing. So that is the starting 11 I was going to change it to, but I would be happy with that or if Trossard starts. But that is the starting 11 I was going to go for initially. And I saw another starting 11 here. So big up to Chana going for Raya, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel, White, Partey, Odegaard, Rice, Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka. Okay, so Chana wants to see Jesus start in this game against Tottenham. Is there anyone else who wants to see Jesus start? For me personally, I wouldn't start Jesus because I feel like we need someone who is a bit more clinical in front of goal. And we have seen that Jesus has struggled a bit with that. So tomorrow is going to be a very, very big game. And yes, Jesus will understand the importance of the game, North London derby and why we need the 3 points. But he's had a lot of chances which he has struggled to finish. And I do understand that he has his reasons for that. But with that being said, we need to be ruthless with that starting 11. I just don't feel like this is an opportunity to make, any decisions that can have an adverse effect. Let's go with a starting 11 who we know can create chances, who can defend well and can score goals. So if you've got other players who are capable of starting and scoring, why wouldn't you start them? So that is what I'm saying. Would you start Timber for the derby? This is a very good question, Tom. And I have got my answer. I have seen him in training, and I have been getting really excited to see him. And the quick answer for that is no. I would not start Timber in a North London derby. Reason being is this game is going to be a very physical, intense game. You know, this is the North London derby. We're at Tottenham Stadium, and he's coming back from a long-term injury. So firstly, he's new to the Premier League. So, you know, it's about him, you know, sort of adapting and getting used to that. He's only played in one Premier League game, which he got injured in. And he's coming back from a long-term injury. To bring him into a game that has so much riding on it. You know, this is the back end of the season as well. We've got 4 games left to play. We have to win this game. It's a lot of pressure for a new player in the Premier League to have to endure. And he got injured in his first Premier League game. So for the mental aspect of this, it's not ideal. You know, for those reasons, it's definitely not ideal. And also for the physical aspect of, you know, this is going to be a dirty game. We know this. You know, there's going to be tackles, fouls. There's going to be a lot going on. We know this. There's probably going to be a lot of cards that are going to get dished out. This is not the game for Yuri and Timber to start, for sure. If I see him on the starting, I'm going to be upset because I feel quite concerned about his well-being physically and mentally. It'd be nice if, you know, we're leading and, you know, last few minutes riding out, he can get in, you know, get a few minutes in. But if I don't see him tomorrow, that'd be fine. In another game, maybe against Bournemouth, where we're smoking them, you know, we've scored a lot of goals and he can get a run out. Fair enough. I'll be settled with that. But tomorrow, I actually don't want to see him play, in all honesty. I don't want to see him playing this game. I just feel like it's a lot of pressure for someone like himself, mentally and physically. So, yeah, does anyone else feel like that? Or is anyone else like, well, no, he's a professional player. Let him start, let him play. You know, how do you guys feel? I personally don't want to see him feature, is what I think is best. We need to fully focus from start to finish. That's crucial. And that is crucial in all of our games. All of our last 4 remaining fixtures, we have no time to slip up. We need to stay fully focused. All right, guys, I have actually got some stats that I am going to share with you guys ahead of this game tomorrow, the North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal. Tottenham have won just one of their last 6 Premier League games against Arsenal, where they have drawn 1 and lost 4. With their 4 defeats in this run, as many as they'd suffered in their previous 16 against the Gunners, where they had won 6 and drawn 6. Arsenal won this exact fixture last season, last winning and we won that 2-0 as well. So this fixture we did win 2-0. Last winning consecutive away league games against Spurs between 1987 and 1988, where we did get a run of 3. Up to the end of the 2015-16 season, Arsenal v Tottenham was the most drawn fixture in the Premier League history, with 20 of the 48 meetings between the sides ending level, 42%. Since then, just 4 of the 15 North London derby matches has finished in a draw with 27%. Tottenham have scored in each of their last 25 Premier League home games. It's their 3rd longest such run in the competition, after 2 runs of 29 between January 2016 and August 2017, and April 2011 and October 2012. Last stat to share with you guys: Arsenal have kept a clean sheet in each of their last 6 Premier League away games. We need to keep a clean sheet tomorrow. I mean, the 3 points is important, but it'd be even nicer if we keep a clean sheet. With only 2 sides ever doing so in 7, which was Chelsea from September to December 2008, and Manchester United from November to February in 2008 to 9. However, the Gunners have never kept a clean sheet in consecutive league visits to Spurs before, winning this exact fixture 2-0 last season. So tomorrow can be a change. We can keep consecutive clean sheets in this fixture. I am feeling confident going into this game for many reasons. The fact that, this is crunch time now. We need to win this game. We're top of the Premier League. We need to just keep putting that pressure on Man City. They've got that game in hand over us. It's a North London derby. We need to try and stop Tottenham's chances of, getting in the top four. Do you know, that's least of my worries. I really don't care about that. My main thing right now is to win the league and to beat Spurs. So my score prediction for tomorrow is 3-0 Arsenal. I'm feeling really confident. We need to do this. Mark is in agreement with me saying Timber shouldn't even touch the pitch tomorrow. I totally agree with that. All right, guys, we are coming to the end of the show, and I am going to do my forfeit, and I'm actually scared. I feel sick. So I've left this on purpose for the end of the show because I don't like spice. Is Ashoke still with us? Guys, keep sending in your predictions as well. I'm going 3-0 Arsenal. As it stands, West Ham are currently playing Liverpool. It's 20 minutes in and it is 0-0 currently. Ashoke, are you still live with us? Let us know. Big up to Tyrone, who is saying loving the show. Thank you. Yes, there you are. You are still here. Perfect. Yes, I do want to do the predictions. So thank God you are still here. And you're predicting a 2-1 Arsenal win. Ashoke has never predicted Arsenal to lose. This guy is predicting, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Are you a Man U fan? You're welcome. All right, let's get into our Premier League predictions. Big up to everyone as well who is still live with us. It's always great to have you part of the show. So let's go over the results from last week. Let's see who has won. Guys, how about this? If I've won, how about my forfeit is cancelled? Is that fair? So if I've won, then does that make sense? If I've won, then my forfeit is cancelled. I could just cancel it out and Ashoke don't get a forfeit. Let me know how you feel about that, Ashoke. No? I love people who are just straight up. No. Love that. Big up to Tom going for a 4-1 Arsenal win. How's Ashoke after that 5? Well, it seems like he seems okay as it currently stands. We got 5 on it. 5-star performance, baby. All right, let's go over these results from the previous predictions that we done. So the first game that we predicted was Arsenal versus Chelsea, and no one predicted a 5-0 Arsenal win. We did put a bit of respect on Chelsea's name. So Ashoke gets 1 point for predicting, the correct scoreline, which it's not scoreline, sorry, the correct team to win, which was Arsenal. He went for a 2-1 Arsenal win. I went for a 3-1 Arsenal win. So we both get a point for that. The next one was Wolves versus Bournemouth, which Ashoke predicted. Do you know, I'm really sorry. I've got this wrong. I've got this the wrong way around. Let me just get this right. So I predicted Arsenal to beat Chelsea 2-1. Ashoke predicted Arsenal to beat Chelsea 3-1. So we both get a point each, as it was a 5-0 win. And the next one is Wolves versus Bournemouth. I predicted Wolves to win 2-0. Ashoke predicted Bournemouth to win 2-0. The full-time result on that one was Bournemouth 1-0. So Ashoke gets 2 points because he predicted the correct team to win and he also predicted the clean sheet, and I get 0 points for that one. So Ashoke is currently leading. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle, which resulted in a 2-0 Palace win. I predicted a 2-2 draw, so 0 points for me. And Ashoke predicted a 3-1 Palace win. Okay, he's done really good so far this week. Wow, I'm actually surprised. The next one was Man U versus Sheffield United, which resulted in a 4-2 Man U win. I predicted 3-1 to United, so 1 point for me. And Ashoke predicted 2-0 to United, so 1 point to him. The next one was Everton versus Liverpool. Why didn't I just go with my head? Like, I was thinking, like, I did actually say, come on, Everton, you need to win. Why didn't I just put that prediction? Because that resulted in a 2-0 Everton win. My head was gone when I saw that. I was like, what? This is amazing. So I actually predicted a 2-2 draw. So 0 points for me on that one. And Ashoke predicted a 1-1 draw. We just didn't see that one coming, did we? Brighton versus Man City. I can't lie. I was upset about this one. I thought Brighton was going to do so much better. Man City did beat Brighton 4-0. And me and Ashoke both predicted the same result for Man City to win 3-1. So we both get 1 point each. But I did expect a lot more from Brighton in that game. All right, I am going to add this up. And I think it's very evident who the winner is. Gosh. And you guys probably know already. Oh God, I actually got smoked this week. So we beat Chelsea. We smoked Chelsea in the Premier League, but actually Ashoke smoked me with this one because he's beat me 5-2. So Ashoke got 5 points. I only got 2 points. Like, that is actually just funny. So I have got another forfeit. So let me know what that forfeit is, and I'll tell you when I'm doing it. Tell me what the forfeit is. Congratulations, Ashoka, you've won once again. Hi, Charlie, my name's Charlene. Good to be here. Last time I saw you live was against Bayern. Big up to you. Thank you so much for joining. It's great to have you here. We did actually do a show last week, I believe. For our game against Spurs, we are winning 3-1. I love this energy and I love this prediction. Yes, we need to beat them. 2-0 to Arsenal. Love that. Marky Mark's asking, what happened to Big Doug? Listen, Big Doug is still here. He'll be back again very soon to do a show. It's just about, he's been quite busy. If you follow him on social media, you see that he's been active, working, touring, but he'll be back. Big up to Rodney Stewart, who is going for a 2-1 Arsenal win. All right, guys, let's get into the predictions for this weekend's fixtures. I'm not actually watching the Liverpool game, so we can predict that one. I hope you're not watching it either, so I don't even know what's happening in that game. What is your score prediction? I'm saying West Ham to win 2-0, 2-1. What are you saying, Ashoke? I'm saying West Ham 2-1. What is your prediction? And guys, do get active as well. Have you recovered from your marathon run? Yes, I have. I feel absolutely amazing. Been doing my yoga and everything. I'm walking. I'm excited to get back in the gym. Do 20 star jumps. Cool. I'll do that. I'll do that and then I'll eat the chili. Then I'll be up to date with my forfeits. All right. Let me know what your prediction is for that game. That's your forfeit. Okay, I'll do that forfeit. I knew you were going to say 2-1 West Ham. Listen, I want West Ham to win. So, yeah. And Ashoke wants Liverpool to win 3-1. Well, that's his prediction. Whether or not he wants that is another story, but that's what he's going with. So let's just mark that one. The next fixture that we are going to predict is Wolves versus Luton. Wolves at home again. I'm going 1-1 on this one. What are you saying, Ashoke? Do try eat ghost pepper chili. Oh, ghost pepper chili. Is it spicy? I mean, the name says it all. Rennie B's going 2-0 West Ham. Love that. Mr. AG's going 2-1 West Ham. Love that. Ashoke's going 2-0 to Wolves. All right. The next fixture that we have is Fulham versus Crystal Palace. I reckon this is going to be a good game. I'm going. Palace has been doing all right. Help me out on this one, guys. Fulham versus Crystal Palace. What are we predicting? 1-1. I don't want to keep putting draws, man. I feel like I'm sitting on the fence. I want some excitement in my predictions. Something's telling me 3-1. I'm going 2-1. 2-1 Palace. That's what I was thinking. Oh, what a shocker. You can't put the same as me, man. All right, let's go. So we've got the same. Do you know, I'm going 3-1. I just want to be different now. I'm going 3-1 Palace. So me and Ashoke can have different predictions. I want my predictions to be exciting instead of sitting on the fence. 3-2 Palace. Love that. I actually like that from Tyrone. But I'm going to stick with what I said. Newcastle versus Sheffield United. What we're saying about that one. So if Sheffield United lose today, do they get relegated? I reckon Newcastle's going to win 3-0 on this one. Do they get relegated if they lose today? No. Rennie B's taking the mick. 9-0 Newcastle. Backside. And no, I'm not copying you, Ashoke. You're copying me. I said it before your comment even came in. 4-0 Newcastle, says Ashoke. I just want to try and put some respect, but I need to be a bit more ruthless with my predictions. All right. Man United versus Burnley. I'm going to go 3-1 United. I'm just trying to collect points here, so I'm not backing United at all, so don't get excited, Man U fans. Never that. What are you saying? Mr. AG is going 2-0 to Newcastle and 2-0 to United. And Ashoke is going 2-1 United. All right, next fixture is Everton versus Brentford. I'm going 2-2 on this one. Don't copy me, Ashoke. What are you saying? Oh, Ashoke is going for a 2-1 Everton win. Mr. AG is going 1-1. Tyrone Stevens going 1-1. A lot of draws. All right. Next fixture is Aston Villa versus Chelsea. So Villa is at home. I'm predicting a 2-0 Villa win on this one. I don't think Chelsea's gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna win. But they need to get a result. What did I say? I said 2-1. Oh no, I said 2-0. Oof. I'm gonna stick with what I first said, 2-0. What are you guys saying? Mr. AG agrees with me, 2-0 Villa. Tyrone saying 3-0 Villa. Rennie B's going 2-1 Villa. And Ashoke is going 2-1 Villa. So yeah, everyone's predicting Villa to win. Who knows? Chelsea might just go on bag 3 goals. Bournemouth versus Brighton. What are Brighton going to do after that defeat? All right, bearing in mind we've got Bournemouth next. Hopefully, Bournemouth need to win this game. I don't want them to lose this game. I'm going 2-0 Bournemouth. No, why am I predicting so many 2-0s? It's going to be that type of fix, that type of game week. I'm going 2-0 to Bournemouth. Then he put 12. Imagine it is 12-0. What are you saying? 2-0 Bournemouth, 4-0 Brighton. Ashake, why are you predicting the same thing as me? I'll let you have it. I predicted that first, though. Yeah, I really want Bournemouth to win because we're playing them next. Tyrone's going 3-1 Bournemouth. I said it first. Like, I didn't actually see the comments when I said it, but maybe we said it at the same time. All right, Tottenham versus Arsenal. This one is easy for me. I'm going 3-0 to the Gooners, baby. So 3-0 Arsenal, and I've done said my prediction from how long ago. So if you're predicting the same thing, that's going to be disallowed. Oh yeah, you said 2-1. I forgot. Like I said, we've both got the same brain. To an extent, because I'm an Arsenal fan and you're a Chelsea fan. Tyrone Stevens going 4-0. Rennie B's going 3-2 or 2-0. Mr. AG's going 2-0 Arsenal. All right, let's just put in that 2-1 for Ashake. All right, what other fixture do we have? And actually, we've got 2 more fixtures that we're going to discuss. So Nottingham Forest versus Man City. Come on, Forest. I'm predicting a Forest win. I don't care. I don't care how delusional that sounds. Forest to smoke them 5-0. I'm going to go 2-1 Forest. No, I'm going 1-0 Forest. No, man. City's going to score. I'm going 2-1 Forest. Forest, please just win. I don't care how crazy that sounds. 5-0 Man City. 1-1. Ashake is going 3-0 to Man City. I'm being different with this one. All right, so that is our predictions. We have actually got another game, which is Chelsea versus Tottenham, which is going to be played on Thursday, match day 26. Chelsea v Tottenham. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw on this one. What are you saying, Ashake? Big up to Eunice, who's just stating his sexuality. Rennie B's going 2-0 Spurs. Rennie B hates Forest so much. Ashake is, Mr. AG's going 1-1. And Ashake is predicting a 2-1 Chelsea win. All right, so that is our prediction. All right, guys, it's the end of the show now. So I'm going to do my forfeits. So the first one is star jump. So I'm just going to push this out so y'all can see me. Oh, I've got on extra layers today. Oh, you can't actually see me properly. I mean, just push this back a bit more. Do excuse me. All right, can you see me? All right. Slippers. All right, guys, ready? I'm doing my first forfeit, which is 20 star jumps, okay? And then I'm going to eat the chili. All right, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. I even done a bonus 10. Felt like I could have went. On for more. What you said, 20? Better? What do you mean better, man? I gave you 10 extra. Where's right? That's one of my forfeits done. Thank you. Oh, J1 Johnson. I was wondering where you were. Sorry I'm late. Hope you're well. I'm well, thanks. How are you? Big up to Rennie B, showing some love. Looks like you're signing out. And you know what J1 Johnson's going to say? Smash the likes, people. Don't forget. Well done. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm actually scared because it's time for me to do my forfeit. I got it. Scotch bonnet. This is mad. This isn't a forfeit. This is torture. Maybe I don't drink milk, so can I have oat milk? I'm so scared. Is the stream ending now? It is. I'm going to do a forfeit and then it's ending. That was good. Thank you, guys. I have actually got some workouts on my YouTube channel, so do check them out. All right, I have my Scotch bonnet pepper. Guys, I'm not eating the whole thing because it's going to burn my ass. Straight up, I am not eating this whole thing. Don't drink before eating the chili. Why not? No drinking, eat it. I'm not eating that whole thing because that's just going to burn my insides. I'm scared. All right, I'm just going to take a small bite, okay? So can you see? Otherwise, you'll burn your tongue. What, do you think I'm going to put the whole thing in my mouth? I'm definitely not doing that. Guys, I'm genuinely scared. Like, I am more scared to eat this than the fare I have in tomorrow's game. I can't believe I've never done this in my life. Oh my God, my tongue feels spicy already. Someone said, lick it. Can I just lick it instead? Will there be a watch? Yes, I am doing a watch along for tomorrow's game. So guys, make sure you come and join me. We are going to watch tomorrow's North London derby together. Guys, I'm scared. All right, I'm just going to do it. Oh my God, I'm scared. I can't get my teeth in. This is hard. Ah! Fucking hell, this is hot. No, I can't do it, guys. Look, I need something to spit in. Oh, come on, no talking. Do you know how spicy this is? All right. I can't even swallow. Oh, my tongue is on fire. I'm eating it. Guys. Do I have to swallow this? Forfeit done. Oh. Guys. My mouth is on fire. Ooh, it's coming through my nose. Oh my God, I'm hot. All right, guys. Stream's done. Oh, bloody hell. That was enough. I bit the Scotch bonnet. Look, this is Scotch bloody bonnet. Guys, I'm hot. I'm smoking. All right, I need to go and cool down. But my tongue. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I finally done my forfeit. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back again tomorrow to do a live stream. Every time I swallow my saliva, my tongue is on fire. Like, eat fees on top. That was enough. Like, every time I swallow, I'm swallowing spice. I'll be back tomorrow for the watch along, the North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal. Even my gums are sore. This girl is on fire. Like, it burnt my gums. Guys, join me tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram. I will let you know when I'm coming live. It'll be 15 minutes before the game, so 1:45. I'll be here to do a live stream, Tottenham versus Arsenal. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited for tomorrow's game. I've done my forfeits. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a beautiful Saturday. I'm signing out. And thank you. Sending lots of love to you all for joining. Bye for now.